Good afternoon. Welcome to Afternoon Chat. I'm your host, Ghost Mostly. The chat is up and running. How's everybody doing today? I'm good. What's going on? Your corner of the world. That's what I'd like to hear about. Afternoon Chat, Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to be able to chat, you need to go to youtube.com and you need to download their Discord app. It's free. This show is free. No midstream ads, no sponsors, no commercials. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm not running for political office. I'm not coming out with a line of merch. Okay. It's a free show. The stars of the show are the people in the chat, not me. I'm just the host. It's an open chat room. There's no set topics to discuss. We can talk about anything you want to talk about, provided we stay within the community guidelines of YouTube. It's the only platform I'm streaming on, so let's not piss them off. Okay? So what's on your mind today? It's Friday. I'm in a good mood. I had peanuts for lunch again. I can't help myself. Sometimes snack foods are the best food. What can I tell you? Personal opinion, that's all I can offer you. What's on your mind? If you jump into the chat and tell me what you'd like to talk about, we can discuss it at length. We got 2 hours. I have big plans for the weekend. I got family dinner tonight, half an hour after the show ends. And Sunday night, I got the Lions football. I'm expecting them to crush the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think we've beaten them in a number of years, to be honest. They've kind of had our number. But I think we're going to get them tonight. Or, well, this weekend, I should say. Sunday night. What's going on? As you can probably hear, I got some lawn maintenance going on outside. They're just trying to do their job, I guess. Well, it's fall here, and we just had a 60-degree day. When we had snow earlier in the week, this was unexpected, but it's welcome. They're going to do the final cleanup, and hopefully everything will calm down. I hope we won't have to listen to it too long. What's going on with you guys today? Looks like everybody's being quiet. I'm not going to rant and rave today. I'm in too good a mood for that. You guys hear my opinions all the time. The 27th will be 3 months. Will be 90 days since the channel began. We're progressing. We're up to I don't know, maybe like 150 viewing hours and probably 22 subscribers. It's a start. We're still trying to let the algorithm sort us out and decide who to put us in front of. YouTube's professionals, they'll get us to where we need to be eventually. I'm not going to be impatient. I know they've been marketing us in different countries just by the people that have gotten in and chatted. I know we're in United Kingdom. I know we're in England. I know we're in Latvia. I know we're in Turkey. And I know we're in Indonesia and Hawaii. I don't know that they've put us in the continental United States, but we'll get there eventually. All right, Hantu Nunu showing up. Yes, I did. I watched that episode. It was a short episode, but I watched it. I thought it was more of a commercial than it was an episode. I still want to know what happened with that buffalo that he was trying to dart. Yeah, he had a heifer that had a limp in her right quarter, right rear quarter. And last I knew, he was going to have to dart her, and haven't heard anything since. Oh, for those of you that don't know, CTB, Cross Timbers Bison. It's one of the shows that I watch. A guy named Dusty Baker has got a working ranch in southern Oklahoma. And he is raising and breeding bison. Yeah, they make those hay bales with a machine. They weigh 1,000 pounds. It's a lot of hay. Yeah, I saw that as soon as it came out. I was very excited. And then when I watched it, I got kind of disappointed. It seemed more of a commercial than it was an update. It's raining in Indonesia. I'm in Michigan. It's sunny and 60 degrees. It is gorgeous outside. Oh, not getting sleep. That's not good. You need sleep. You don't sleep, you don't eat, you die. Oh, we started the week with snow, but there's none now. It's melted now. Yeah, it's the leaf blowers or vacuums or something. They're cleaning up the yard outside. It's all part of your entertainment package here on the fabulous show Afternoon Chat. Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to it most of the morning. I had hoped that they would have been finished with this area, but evidently not. Well, I'm sorry you got bad weather. I hope it straightens out. And I hope you can get a decent night's sleep. My week ended up running pretty smooth around here. The internet didn't break down. Had good shows all week. I'm content. Well, I like walking in the rain sometimes, but not all the time. Sometimes that rain's cold, sometimes it's blowing sideways. Yeah, it's the dampness in the air that gets to you. Got to have a poncho or an umbrella or maybe both. If I'm going to walk in the rain, I prefer to have a poncho on versus carrying an umbrella. I made Italian last night with meat sauce. I just made a basic meat sauce and then a pot of pasta. And tonight I'm going out to the restaurant so I don't have to cook or do dishes. Both a plus. Mackerel's a good fish. I prefer bass. Yeah, the show ends at 5 my time, and I'm going to the restaurant and meeting the family at 5:30. So I'll leave about 25 minutes after the show ends. Yeah, I think this is a leaf blower vacuum combo. I think they probably call it sea bass. Yeah, well, it's a mixed bag. The landscape will look nice when I go outside. Okay. But I do have to put up with the noise, and my microphone picks up everything. I've been watching these podcasters this week, other shows, and I see them. They got these big old microphones in front of them. I'll bet you they're spending $1,000 on those things. I'm not spending any money. I'm not going out and buying cameras and microphones when I got both built right into my laptop. And this is my laptop. Probably get you dizzy. Hey, we can't sweat the small stuff in life. And the noise pollution, it is what it is. Yesterday it was airplanes and somebody, a paper hanger left something on my screen door. And earlier in the week, it was birds that were right outside my window. And the week before that, there was a kid dribbling a basketball walking down the sidewalk. Such is life. You just can't sweat the small stuff. Stress is killing people all over the planet. Oh, that was a notice from the apartment complex that I live in to prepare your apartment for wintertime. They want you to clean up the outside area. Hey, that dribble was heard around the world. I can't forget about it. On a 5-second delay. I told that young man too when I seen him in the park that day. I told him your dribble was heard around the world. He was impressed. Yep. I remember my first job. We talked about that yesterday. I have memories. I have childhood memories that go all the way back to being 2 years old. I asked my father what his earliest memory was, and he said 4 years old. I still remember kindergarten. Okay. I don't remember how it feels, but I can remember having a pacifier. But as far as the feeling of security or suckling or something, no, I don't. I don't have a memory of those feelings, but I have the memory of wearing the diaper. I wonder. I'll ask my kids what their first memory is. See what they can come up with. We can discuss it next week. I'll probably talk to both of them over the weekend. So a reminder, next Thursday, the 27th, there will be no afternoon chat. I'll be watching football. The Lions will be playing. The 27th, for you, Nunu, that'll be the 28th, right? Oh, wait, today's the 14th. Oh, so we're probably 2 weeks away. So I'm probably telling you guys early. Yeah. You're at the 15th, so today's 14th for me. So yeah, I'm a week early. I want you guys to know that the show's reliable and I'm going to be here Monday through Friday. But I also want to disclose that I'm planning on taking a day off. I will take the 27th off for the holiday so that I can watch my favorite sports team. But on the 28th, we'll be right back on the air. I think the 25th for me, the 26th for you. Yeah, so 90 days, 3 months in. The show's progressing, it's growing. We're getting more and more views. Yesterday's show had 21 views. Now, I remember the date that I started the show because I did it on my father's 87th birthday. I started working on the channel on my birthday, March the 9th. And then I started going live on air with the show on my father's birthday, August 25th. Yep. That just means I'm an old man. Yes, Nunu. Ask me anything you like. I'll give you an open and honest answer for free. Yes, I'm sure he is afraid of Big Joe. You must respect a wild animal. You don't have a choice. Big Joe weighs approximately 1,800 pounds. And while he might appear friendly, he's still a wild animal. And if something scares him and he throws his body weight in your direction, you could get severely hurt. Raising buffalo is a very, very dangerous job. I have seen videos of American bison flipping cars over. Very, very powerful animal. The slang for an American bison is to call it a buffalo. But it is technically not a buffalo. Technically, a buffalo would be from the continent of Africa, like a water buffalo. We use the term buffalo as slang here in the United States, but the animal's actual breed is the American bison. I just enjoy the show immensely, and I got huge respect for Dusty Baker and the work that he does. I consider him to be very, very brave, but also very, very cautious. Water buffalo are very dangerous animals as well. Number one, they are huge. Yeah, I've seen buffalo knock over Dusty's cameras a number of times. I think Big Joe does have a tag. I think his hair is just grown so long that you can't see it. I think by law, Dusty is required to have ear tags in the animals in order to drive them across the state line. I think that we have laws that prohibit you from transporting a wild animal across one state line to another without having them get certain inoculations or shots to avoid the spreading of disease or some other type of pestilence. My favorite bison is probably Big Joe, but I also think the little red dogs are super cute. Buffaloes are well, bison, excuse me. Bison are massive, massive animals. The females weigh 1,000 pounds once mature, and the males can weigh 2,000 pounds once mature. I would imagine that in order to take them like to the state fair and stuff like that he just did back the end of September, I would imagine that Big Joe had to have a tag on or they would not have let him into the fairgrounds. Yes, I do have the drapes open on this side. Just to let a little bit of light in. I still have some lighting issues in here. I think I still need to put some color in the background here. Well, my face looks charming because I'm just plain pretty. Thank you. I appreciate your compliment. You're very kind. It's probably the first time I've ever been called charming. Well, I think every person should think that they are pretty. You need to have a good feeling of self-worth. Every human being should have a good feeling of self-worth. You must know your value. I value all life. So far, I think Dusty is being quite successful. I think that he would like to have more land and thus be able to have the bigger herds. He went to Yellowstone and saw the big herds in Yellowstone, and I think he's envious of those huge, huge herds. Yeah, I think Dusty can be very proud of his actions. Well, he calls it small land. It's 186 acres. That's a lot of land. That's a big ranch. Maybe not when it comes to buffalo or bison, but to it I look at it like an acre of land you could probably build 4 houses on 1 acre of land. He has 186 acres. I believe that is massive. I'm drinking Dr. Pepper today. No Gatorade. I might have Gatorade later. I basically just wanted Dr. Pepper. Some days you feel like a nut, some days you don't. So today I wanted another Dr. Pepper, so I opened one. Sometimes you need to break the rules, change your habits a little bit to give yourself a little extra pleasure. I was craving a Dr. Pepper, so I opened one. I still have my Gatorade handy. Oh, yes. I ate a full bag of peanuts in 2 days. It was a very good lunch. Salty. It hit my spot. Tomorrow I will probably have a more sensible lunch. I don't know that we have peanut candy. We have peanuts in some of our candy, but I don't think you could call it peanut candy. I guess peanut brittle. Are you familiar with peanut brittle? Yeah, never heard of Collins brand. Oh, Collins butter, not candy. We have lollipops and we have Mentos. I haven't seen Chupa Cups. Chupa Cup sounds like what we call Reese's peanut butter cups. It's peanut flavoring covered with chocolate. Yes, we have Mentos here. Candies from around the world can be very similar but have very different names. Nice. Your sister has a good job then. That's nice. Is she married? I think if I recall, she was 24 years old. Good job. Good job with my memory, too. Hey, I get lucky once in a while. That's all I can say. I wouldn't know about smoking crack. I have never done that. No. I smoke marijuana and cigarettes. Once in a while, a good cigar. But no, I've never smoked crack. That's not my speed. Yeah, crack and marijuana are very different. Marijuana is a natural plant. No, crack is I think it's a mixture of cocaine and some other drugs. And I believe crack is a dangerous drug. I smoke marijuana. It is legal here. Let me make that very clear. As legal as it can be in Michigan. Recreational marijuana is legal here. I would never encourage anyone to do anything illegal. I've smoked marijuana for many, many years. Yes, it's a good medicine. It helps me. Yeah, same here. There are some people that think marijuana is bad. Yeah, it's complicated here too. And maybe 24, 25 states it is legal, but not in all the states. In Michigan, where I live, it is legal. I do not encourage anyone to smoke either marijuana or cigarettes. Just because I do it don't mean you should. Everyone needs to follow the laws of their own land. Well, here it's not illegal in Michigan. And in most states, a small amount, they just give you a ticket. You pay a small fine. If you have a large amount, then they will put you in prison. Yeah. Perhaps. Depends. I mean, the court, could order you to go to rehabilitation if they thought you could be addicted or something like that. Most people go to rehab for abusing prescription drugs or alcohol. Yeah, I heard about that. I think the Philippines started that, didn't they? Sometimes a society might overreact. Yeah. Philippines has a very large population too. And a friend of mine retired there, and he left the casino business and he moved to the Philippines to raise chickens. He thought it would be a great business opportunity. I have not had contact with him since he moved there, so I don't know how it worked out. Any more guns are all over the world. Not as many as here in the United States, but there are many, many guns. I used to own guns, but I do not own them anymore. Oh, typhoons are not good, my friend. Typhoons are not good. Very dangerous. Not just to property, but to people. Yeah, very, very bad. Mother Nature is very, very powerful. I didn't shoot a gun to feel cooler. I shot a gun to hunt. And I was very proficient. I was extremely good. when I was no longer proficient because my eyesight got bad and I needed glasses, then it was not as fun. So I stopped. Yes, I used to shoot a rifle and a shotgun for hunting, target practice. I'll try to look into the camera. I don't know. I left that up to the doctor. I have 2 pair of glasses, one for distance, one for close up. These are the ones for close up so that I can read the chat. When I go to dinner this evening, when I go outside, I wear the ones for distance, the exact same frame. I just got these this year. Brand new prescription. Before I got these, I used to carry these reading glasses. These are many years old. I used to just carry them in my pants pocket, and then I would pull them out when I needed to read. Yeah, these glasses do not collapse like these do. Yeah, that's why they're so beat up. No case, no protection. This is the case, hard case that I use for these glasses to protect them. These have no scratches. But I will probably wear my distance glasses to dinner, but I will carry these in my pocket so I can read the menu in the restaurant. Maybe. Sometimes I forget them. But I never take both pair of glasses with me, only one pair at a time. Oh, yeah, you can't drop glasses, they break. That could get pricey. Glasses are not cheap. I was in the park. This is earlier this year. I was in the park walking, and I had to blow my nose. So I took my glasses off. I set them down on the picnic table. I blew my nose, and then I walked home. I got up the next morning, and I could not find my glasses. So I went back to the park, and I found them still laying on the table where I left them. Oh, you mean like contact lenses? Yeah, I could not do contacts. Yeah, saved me a lot of money. Yeah, I've never tried contact lenses. I don't want to put anything foreign in my eye. I like I like my glasses. I think they look pretty good. Yes, I got to have my doctor. That's how I look so young. Dr. Pepper serum. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you something, Nunu. I went back and I looked at my at a couple of my VODs. Well, when I went back and looked at these VODs, I could see no chat displayed. The when I am setting up the live stream, I click a box that says make available chat replay. I want the VOD to have the chat also listed. I don't know why it's not on there. I want the chat to be visible when people go back to look at the video. No, I've never looked at it with my phone. Now, I don't. Yeah, I don't use my phone uh, on the internet. I only use my phone as a phone. When I chat, like last night when I was chatting with Mike Kimber, I use my laptop. I like the larger screen. Oh, okay. It is there if you use your phone. You've seen it. Ah, okay. Nice. Very nice. Thank you. You help me. You teach me. I appreciate that. You're a good man. Yeah, I want people to be able to see the chat so they know what you're saying as well as know what I'm saying. All right. I'll have to do some research on that this weekend. I'll look it up on my phone, on my laptop, and on my TV all at the same time. And then I will compare. Okay. Thank you, brother. I know you do. You know I do not like research. Yeah. Sometimes when it comes to research, I can be lazy. Okay. It's it's a fact. I have to admit it. When I decided to try to do this, I watched YouTube videos and I had my friend Crumbelina. She came over and she helped me pay attention to detail. But 90 days in, I think I've got it running pretty good. I can see the value in her thinking that. You're a smart man and you are very good with details. I think that our friend Ordek was very good at details too. The watch hours, I think, are at 150. I need the subs to get to 1,000, and I need the watch hours to get to 4,000. And I'm live streaming 10 hours per week. So I have a long way to go. Okay, warn me about what? Yeah, 4,000 hours. At the rate we're going, I won't get the channel monetized for a few years. Oh, I have only 1 year to get 4,000 hours? Oh, no, that's not good. Then maybe I will never get monetized because I'm not posting any other videos. Yeah, I'll check the watch hours this weekend, and then I will let you know on Monday what I come up with. Correct. So I have until September 25th of next year of 2026 to get to 4,000 hours. And then do I have to have 4,000 every year in order to stay monetized? Maybe I should start putting out other content instead of just the live stream. My plan was to do just the live stream until I got monetized. And then once I got monetized, I would start doing and posting videos or other projects. Oh, that's brutal. How can they erase? I want it to keep growing. Oh, okay. So maybe I should come up with a bunch of other content and get it posted so I can increase my watch time. Yeah, I must rethink this. What I was figuring was I had no rush to decide what other content I wanted to post on YouTube. Oh, shorts? Yeah, I have never done a short. Vertical stream. What's a vertical stream? Vertical stream. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, vertical phone mode. I got you now. But if I film a video, it does not have to be live stream. I can still come home and put the video on my laptop and then post it to YouTube, right? I don't think TikTok and Instagram are competition for anybody. Personal opinion. Well, I haven't posted anything. All I do is my live streams. But I could shoot videos and post them as well. I have 2 channels. I'm only using one. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to rethink this in order to get that 4,000 viewing hours. Well, the business, Ghost Mostly Media LLC, needs to get monetized. But this show, I never plan on monetizing. I don't want any commercials. Yeah, I'm determined. I need to get the channel monetized. I must make money eventually, just not on this show. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to start using my phone. Well, that's what I figured, that this channel would get me monetized eventually, but my company would be monetized and I still would not be required to put any commercials on this show. Yeah, I think you've clued me in. Yeah. I need to get more videos. I will have to think this through. Well, I can do other things. Are you picking on me? Yeah, with your attention to detail, I think you would be very good at Stellaris. Now, how's your book coming? Did you get your last chapter translated? Very good. Proud of you. Have you written any more? Very nice. How much more do you plan to put? Are you halfway yet? Very good. Short term goals, short term rewards. Reward yourself for achieving your short term goals. Very nice. Hey, whatever trips your trigger just tickles me plumb to death. Yeah. Well, they didn't disclose that I only had 1 year. When I originally decided to do this project, I made a commitment to myself. I give it 3 years to build a chat community. But YouTube didn't tell me. They told me 4,000 hours. They didn't tell me in the first year. Well, I'll just start shooting some shorts and posting them. I can do shorts. How long should a short be? 3 minutes? Oh, why didn't I think of that? I was thinking I would have to go out and buy one of them small tripods to put my phone on to shoot the shorts. 1 second until a rat max around 4 or 5 minutes, I guess. Okay. Well, I'll do. I'll cut some shorts. I guess I'll have to edit the VODs. I've never done that before. I know. Kevin cracks me up. He's funny. That I know. He got me good yesterday. And when I told him, when the shit hits the fan, and he types in, he says, when the shit hits the fan, I close my mouth. Yeah, well, I was thinking maybe I could do my cut it short of my live and let live stuff that I do at the end of each show. I think that would make a good short. People need to see that. They need to hear that. They need to quit picking on each other. Oh, yeah. Good point. Oh, I'll get there eventually. Slow and steady wins the race. I hope. Yeah, I'll probably have to buy some type of editing software or something. I don't know. I might already have some editing software on my computer that I'm unaware of. Thank you. Hopefully, I'll get on and study this weekend and I'll see what I can find out. I probably got some type of editing software on my computer already, or there's probably some that I can download for free. Maybe I should change the live and let live. Maybe I should change that to learn and let learn. You're a very good friend. I am so happy I met you. We got schooled. I have a lot of little, I don't know what you call them, sayings. I used to tell my sons, it's my job to teach you until you can teach me. You seem to have a better handle on this technology stuff than I do. My young son is very, very knowledgeable. He wants me to also live stream on other platforms, and I said no. Maybe I made a mistake. Oh, wow. Yeah, my young son told me I need to live stream on Twitch. Do you use Twitch? When I told my young son that I was going to start a YouTube channel, he said, you got to be on other platforms too. He told me to take a look at the successful guys. So I looked at Tom Grossi. Tom Grossi is on multiple platforms. So is Mike Kimber. I just do the one, just YouTube. Yeah, I will have to look into that this week, and I will research and see what I can find out. I do not like Facebook. I would never consider Facebook. I consider Facebook to be what I call a dirty platform. You're very kind. Do these other platforms charge money? Yes. Yeah, he probably put out a injury report video. I chatted with him last night. Yeah. Uh, 87 is Sam Laporta. He's a tight end on the offense. And number 6 is DJ Reed. He's a cornerback. Yeah, Sam Laporta. Oh, I thought DJ Reed was number 6. If he's number 4, then number 6 must be Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold was in concussion protocol this week, so maybe he's limited practice. All right. If number 4 is DJ Reed, he will probably be out for another week, maybe 2. So 6 must be Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold is still up and coming. Not much experience yet, but he's getting better each week. Yep. Hey, I try. Well, that's what this chat room's all about. Keep us both sharp here. Our brain function Keep it firing on all cylinders. I used to get standing applause in the casino business. Well, I don't know everybody's number, but I know a lot. But some injuries, different levels. Yes, the game will still be played, and Detroit will have a 53-man roster, full 53 for the game. They have other players that they can use to fill in. Remember, they have 16 players on the practice squad. The practice squad is there in the building. But they will have enough players. They have many players that also play many positions. Run, Forrest, run. I know. Yeah, I did. Yeah, it made me want to go get a shrimp boat. Yeah, the guy that played Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks, a very talented actor. Yes, it's an entertaining movie. Well, that's good. You can never have too much knowledge, even if that knowledge is not currently useful. You can never have too much knowledge, in my opinion. Yeah, I love the Hawaiian blue. I have a hat that color. I like that blue color as well. Yeah, red and white, very common. We have a few teams, football teams, that use red and white. Yeah, we call Detroit silver and blue. They just like the color, I guess. It's always been silver and blue. Well, there technically it's maize and blue for Michigan University. And then we have the Michigan State Spartans, which are green and white. It's just they've been those colors for many, many, many years. Yeah. Some states have many teams. Depends on the size of the state and the amount of population. State of California probably has maybe 10 large college teams in one state. California is our biggest state with our highest population. At least 10, probably more. I don't follow college football. They will have their own fan base based on the alumni of the school, their local population, and professional teams in California. You've got San Francisco 49ers. You've got the Los Angeles Rams. You've got the Los Angeles Chargers. I think that's it right now. The Golden Bears. I'm not sure. That's not a pro. That would be college. No, that's college, not pro. Yep, still going strong. Almost a little bit left. I don't think so. I think they just named it that, but I really don't know. I know that Dr. Pepper has been sold and it has different parent company all the time. Used to be owned by Coke at one time. Now I think it's owned by Pepsi. They change. Speaking of Coke and Pepsi, have you noticed that those bots are not back in the chat? I kicked them out. They're out. It's good. I would not make my own beverage products, and I'll tell you why. Too expensive. Too expensive. It would take a lot of capital in order to start a business like that because you need to do global marketing, global distribution. Very, very pricey. I do not have that kind of money. The startup would be very, very expensive because you have to do testing. Is it safe for human consumption? Number one, you've got to be able to prove that it's safe for human consumption. Means you have to do a long time study on its effects on the human body, nutrition levels. Exactly. And then you'd have to get all the distributors of beverages around the whole world to distribute your beverage. Now, there are many laws and regulations that you must follow in order to do stuff like that. Oh, you watch Shark Tank? Many small businesses start out mom and pop operations. Now, I don't watch Shark Tank because I think it is fake. in my opinion. Yeah, the idea, the concept is great to pitch your product or your idea in front of 4 billionaires at the same time and get them to compete with one another toward your benefit. The concept is valid, but I believe that individual show is fake. But there are entrepreneurs all over the world. Well, number one, before you would pitch something to a billionaire, most important document, you would have to have a legal document drawn up saying a non-disclosure agreement saying you will not steal my idea and cut me out. Yes, an NDA is very scary. Then you got to have lawyers. You come up with a good idea. Ordek, I probably won't be able to afford Ordek. I think he's going to be a very smart lawyer. He will make a lot of money. No, I think that when you come up with an idea, you are at risk of other people stealing your idea and take it from you. Yeah. That's one of the problems with internships, though, is you could intern for a company and they could steal your ideas and give you nothing. Oh, sure, there are pure ideas. Look at this show. This show is a pure idea. All of YouTube, there is no show like this. Especially a free show like this. None. I look at this show and I look at what my vision for this show is. I see no competition at all. Hey, one man sitting on one end of one couch can change the world. I cut my own path. I like to be unique. I celebrate it. I looked around and I do not see any shows like this anywhere. I have no competition. I like to be your friend too. It is of great value to me. Yeah, I'm getting hungry too. I want to go to dinner. And I got to tell my father. Yeah, I will. But I need to talk to my father and tell him YouTube only gives me 1 year to come up with 4,000 hours. Yeah, he's getting ready to drive to Florida. He's going to go see my sister for Thanksgiving. But yeah, I'm going to tell my father he needs to start watching my show. I need the viewing hours. The whole family. My father should tell the whole family to watch my show. I need the viewing hours. He needs to lay down the law. If I've only got 1 year, I'm gonna have to have my family watch, increase my viewing hours. I will plead with my father tonight over dinner. I need you to tell the entire family to watch my show. Maybe if I buy his dinner, can I bribe my own father? That's funny. He has never seen my show. He knows that I'm on TV, but he has never seen it. I don't think anyone in my sister. I have one sister that I think saw my show one time. I will adopt you. You can become my Indonesian son. I will welcome you into the fold. No, the family, I'm the oldest son. Okay. You know what that respect for the oldest child is, right? I'm the oldest son. Number one son. I will take this to my father and I say, I will demand. Yeah, it's time. Okay, for those of you that are new to the channel, the show's name is Afternoon Chat. I'm your host, Ghost Mostly. Afternoon chat, Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is an inclusive show. Everyone is welcome. This is a free show. I'm not selling you anything. There's no upsell. I'm not running for political office. I'm never going to try to sell you anything. This show is about open communication, establishing a chat community worldwide. No commercials of any kind, no sponsors of any kind. Just little old me sitting on my couch. There's no set agenda, no set topics to talk about. At the close of each show, I do like to talk about my personal live and let live policy. Stop nitpicking your neighbors. Leave people alone and allow them to be individuals. Allow them all to be unique. There's only one planet that we all live on, and we all have to share. And we need to remember that it's up to us to get along, to be nice to one another, to be patient with one another, to be understanding and compassionate. With only having one planet, we can't afford to be pissing each other off on a daily basis. We need to get along, live and let live. It's not your place to micromanage your neighbor. You cannot tell him how to lead his life. It's his life. Cut him some slack. Leave the man alone. In turn, he needs to cut you some slack, and he needs to leave you alone. He has no right to try to tell you how to lead your life. We need to just take a breath, be understanding, and be patient with one another. There's nothing wrong with having a disagreement. There's nothing wrong with disliking someone. As I like to call it, good old-fashioned dislike. It's allowed. But there's no need to hate. You cannot go from dislike to hate without adding uncontrolled fear. Uncontrolled fear builds nothing. Controlled fear is a good thing. Uncontrolled fear is not good at all. You want to walk up to the edge of the Grand Canyon and look over the edge? A little bit of fear will keep you from stepping over the edge. That's a good thing. Can save your life. But not an uncontrolled fear. An uncontrolled fear is never good for a human being. That's when panic sets in. It's not good. As a young child, my son used to say, "Father, I'm afraid of the dark." He needed to learn to control that fear so that he could sleep at night. If you want to hate people, you're allowing your fear to control you. The good people in this world outnumber the bad by 10 to 1. There's not a man on every corner conspiring against you. You cannot let your fears control you and hate that man because of his religion, his politics, the color of his skin. A mature adult gets past his fears, controls his fears. You've got to live and let live. The reason we have cities is so that people can collaborate. When we get together and we collaborate, we succeed. We build great things and accomplish unreachable goals. We've got to learn to get along. We've got to learn to collaborate, and let's do it one day at a time. This show is called Afternoon Chat. If you want to disagree with me or agree with me, I welcome you to jump into the chat. Speak your mind. Let me know how you feel. Let's have a discussion. You don't have to agree with me on everything in order to be in here and to talk. This is open communication for free. I'm not going to pick and choose for you, and I'm not going to try to micromanage you. But I am going to invite you in to speak your mind. I'm your host, Ghost Mostly. Everyone is welcome here. Live and let live. Try to get along. It's not that hard. The show's on Monday through Friday, 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I will see you on Monday at 3. Everyone's welcome. You're welcome to chat. You're not required to chat. I will see you on Monday. Have a pleasant weekend. And I challenge you, be nice to everyone. I think you're going to like the end result because everyone's going to be nice back. We all were raised with manners. We were all taught to respect our elders. Let's keep it going all weekend long. I'll see you on Monday. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your time and your considerations. Like and subscribe the video if you could. That will help the algorithm put the channel out to more people. Go Lions, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. Be happy, be safe, be human.